The Roosta is no farm show. It's about amplified, electric, distorted guitars. We're talking punk rock, thrash metal, and a little bit of classic heavy metal.
Hello, and thank you for choosing the Roosta Show. This is Rooster Jones. Today we have Bride. Yes. Bride. We gotta have Dale and Troy. And so I'm pretty stoked. So here we go. Here they are. Our buddies. They've been around for a long time, since 1983. Put out tons of albums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness, so many.
We don't have sound for you.
Hello? Nope. No bueno?
You see?
I hear you. Hello?
There we go. We're good. Yeah. We Bluetooth to the wrong to a device that was outside, so accidentally. We're good.
I hear you. Well, welcome, Troy and Dale. Man, you guys are looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, man, welcome to the Rooster Show. I appreciate you guys being here. And appreciate all you guys' dedication to some kick butt rock and roll, man. And with amazing lyrics and amazing reason why you're playing, because you love the Lord. And so that's a very important thing. So tell me how you two got started. Let's go ahead and start with you, Troy, real quick. You guitarist, right? And you're an amazing guitarist, by the way. Love it. And so Kidding Faith was actually the album that got me into you guys, obviously. Then I went ahead and backtracked to your earlier stuff and to your Stakes Snakes and Playground and all that good stuff. I mean, you guys continue to put out great music, so I appreciate it. So enough with the butt kissing now. Now let's go ahead and get into knowing about you guys a little bit. So tell me, how long you been playing guitar, Troy?
Probably 45 years or so. It's been a while.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. And so is this your main genre that you like to play is the rock and roll, or do you venture off into other type of genres as well?
Oh no, I play everything. I think it just what Brad does is rock music, so hard rock but I enjoy all styles of music and playing guitar and piano and stuff as well. So
That's good. You guys both had a growing up of family musician, or was it
yes,
pretty much you two? Okay,
yeah, yeah. Our
love your
dad just played music. We were always exposed to music and around it, so we've always been, we've always played. Never had not played.
yeah, gotcha. Dale, man, cool hat, man. I love it. Welcome.
What?
Oh, we froze. We
Hat.
froze.
We're
What
good.
was that, sir?
Can you see me now?
Can you see me now?
Can you hear me now? Yes.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So, what were you saying, Dale?
I said, what hat?
What hat? Okay. I got you. I got you. I see where you're throwing down.
Yeah.
Hey, so you, man, a magical voice you got. And so
No,
yeah, definitely. And I noticed you do a lot of work with other people as well. XL and Deliverance and a bunch of different people.
yeah, probably about 20 different bands. I think that I work with to provide vocals.
Yeah.
Not Deliverance. Some of the bands are Thompson Earth Project, Swingle and Thompson Ordained, Perpetual Paranoia, Orbital Burn, Bugs. So there's about 20 different bands that I've recorded albums for.
Okay, wow, that's awesome. And I noticed that you're doing that now. Actually, you're singing for if people would like an artist, to sing on their album that you're offering your services as well. So good job for you. Good
Yeah,
job.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I'm a hired guns.
yeah, hired gun. Yeah, definitely. So what got you to want to sing? Do you play instruments as well, or do you mainly just stick with vocals?
No, I don't. I've tinkered around with instruments, but I play, but I'm not a player as such. But no, I've sung and speak. So it's you grow up in church, playing music, you move on. Evolution of your career happens. You just follow the path, and I ended up doing rock music.
Yeah, yeah. So what happened? How did Brian come about?
Troy and I grew up basically listening to country and bluegrass music, and I think it boiled down to one day we saw a band called Asher, a local band here in Louisville, play. They were
Sorry, my cats are wanting to fight.
a Christian rock band. With
Yeah.
Oh yeah, put them on. Interesting. But yeah, we saw this band Asher at a roller rink and kind of got the fever to do something other than what we were doing.
Then we heard of Rest Band, so we listened to those guys.
And then I went out and I bought a distortion pedal for my acoustic guitar, and the rest is history.
That's awesome. Res Band, man, the Resurrection Band. Haven't heard them in a while. Yeah, that's a good name. They were rocking. They were rocking. So, so you guys have a new album coming out.
Yeah, yeah, that, uh, froze.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. Yeah, our new album is called Vipers and Shadows, and it's a double CD, and it has 20 songs on it. And then, in addition to that, we're also releasing 10 tracks that didn't make it as a Lost Reels 4. So we're coming out with 30 songs at once.
Wow. Holy Moses. And I heard that this is going to be pretty top-notch rock and roll, huh? There's some good stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, you've been
our
pretty
better
excited
stuff.
about it, Dale.
Yeah, I think it's some of our better stuff. We've the last 4 albums that we've recorded here in Kentucky, and so these albums that we're doing, I did all the vocals in New Zealand, and so the future I'll be back in the same room writing with Troy
Yeah.
rather.
Thank goodness. Why is it freezing so much?
Doing everything from I think all my answers.
Uh-oh. Are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here, buddy. I don't get it, man. I can talk to people in Australia and it not mess up at all.
I can't.
I don't get what's going on.
Yeah. No audio.
Interesting. Yeah, it says I have it over here. Oh, pickles, man. It's check it. Ah,
There we go.
yeah. I think I see an armpit. Yep,
Do you have any audio on us right now?
I do. Sorry about this. Zoom works sometimes, and sometimes it just doesn't. I don't get it.
We still
Yeah, you don't hear me? I don't get it. Testing.
Okay, there we go. We're going to change locations here. I'm going to do something real quick just to make sure that. Okay. So we're changing locations.
Yeah.
Just
I
in
like
case
your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's
just
awesome.
Just in case there's a bad signal in the studio.
Wow, look at all those guitars. That's awesome.
Uh, we'll just try it from here. There.
Well, my friends, we're having a technical difficulty. Darn it, Zoom. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Just magically appeared.
Yeah, it keeps kind of freezing on us. So we changed locations thinking maybe the studio didn't have as much of a signal. So not sure if you can hear us and see us now.
I can see and hear you perfectly, guys. Perfectly.
Okay, let's try again. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. I honestly, like I said, I can hear someone in Australia perfectly, and some of the bands in America, for some reason, I just cannot. I mean, the internet goes in and out, so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, anyways,
yeah, we're okay.
All right. So we were talking about your new album, and so you have
Right,
30
yeah,
tracks
so we
on
have-
your new album, 20 actually in a bonus
Well,
10.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it took us about 2 years to record this, and we're just now getting to release it. We're actually releasing this ourselves as Bride on our own label.
Okay.
But it'll still be available to stream eventually. We'll wait a couple of months and put it on some streaming platforms. And we'll sell it to other wholesalers who people can buy it from as well. But we're taking pre-orders for it right now from our website at pridepub.com.
Okay, so you're not on retroactive anymore?
No, we're still working with Retroactive and Matt Hunt on other projects, but this one here, we're doing this one on, or these two projects, we're doing these on our own.
Oh, okay, great. That's awesome. So do you feel that the band has kind of changed from the beginning, from the first album to now? The dynamics and you do, huh?
Yeah.
The goal probably stays the same, but
this is it.
That's it, huh? So Dale's
yeah,
the drummer.
I mean, our goal always stays.
Singer.
Yeah.
And sax.
Yeah. It's sax. Cool. Seriously, that's awesome, man. So it has changed. So I mean, your passion though for what you write about is all still the same though, right? You guys still maintain that Christian background,
yeah,
and all that.
I think as you get older, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want you guys like backsliding and
that's
stuff like that. That's awesome. Okay.
Anything, I'm sliding forward.
What was that?
Which
Okay, this is internet. Really upset me.
Us, not you.
No, I don't think so. I mean, our internet's been fine. I don't know.
I don't know
Maybe
either.
you need to change the picture behind
you.
Well, should we try to reconnect the session, or?
I mean, we could. I mean, it's usually doesn't change.
Is this live or?
No, it's not live. I can be able to edit this stuff out. So yeah, I mean, it should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you say, man? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't get it. I don't know why can't.
Because we're talking over one another.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay, so it's okay. So you said it changed. Your dynamics has changed and all that. So and now you're working on. You're doing this, huh? Doing this on your own label. So,
that's the only thing we can do.
Yeah.
Because it's.
Yeah, we're going to try to reconnect. We're going to hang up and reconnect to this session, okay? Just to see if there's a problem. So we'll try that here. All right. Yeah.
Sounds good. Gosh, internet sucks. Yeah, I need it on. Internet sucks, man. It keeps going out for them. Yeah.
Okay, we're back. How are you doing?
Okay, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm living to be the local. Yeah, a little bit better. A little clearer. Okay. Let's try that.
All right.
Okay. So do you guys plan on doing some touring coming up with this new project, new album?
Yes, we've got some single shows that we're doing May the 16th in Ohio. Then we're going to be doing Immortal Fest in August. That's another show in Ohio. We'll tour with Striper in Brazil in July. We've got Mexico date coming up at the end of acoustic set that we're doing with we're doing our own thing, but other artists will be there like Les Carlson, Jamie Rowe, Mike Lee,
John
Schlitt will be there. So, and then we're the only ones actually, I think, going to be acoustic. I think they're going to sing the tracks, but we're going to go down and actually do a live acoustics set, about 18 songs between Troy and us.
Okay. Okay, so you don't have anybody else going on that tour, just you two?
Yeah, it was called Voices of Metal or something like that. So they really only wanted me, but I'm not high tech. So I don't wear in ears. I don't know how to sing the tracks.
Yeah.
We just plug in and play, and I'm not
Yeah.
changing, told to change. So anyway, I said, well, if Troy can't come, then it's just going to be me bellowing songs without music. You don't want that, do you? And they're like, no, let's have Troy come too. So
Okay,
yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, of course you need Troy, man. Goodness.
yeah.
Your backbone, man. Is your
I mean,
backbone.
Steven Tyler can't. He shouldn't be going out without Perry. So
Yeah. And your voice, man. How do you how's your voice been?
oh, good, good. I sang, recorded a song yesterday, one the day before that. So we rehearsed part of the set yesterday. So I'm still singing quite a bit, 3-4 hours a day at times.
What's amazing about Dale's vocals is even when we were in Brazil with Petra last October, November, touring with them, we all had some sort of a terrible head congestion. It was terrible, all of us. So it's easy for me to play with head congestion.
Yeah.
I don't, it doesn't matter. But for Dale to sing, so he could barely talk, but when he went out on stage, we sang. I mean, everything sounded great. So it's something about a live performance. It's the adrenaline going, clears your head, lets you perform.
That's awesome. Petra. I haven't heard of Petra, man, in a long time. Like
Yeah,
since the Beyond album. Beyond, what was that album? Above it, what was that album called?
We toured with Petra in Brazil
that's what I'm
in
saying.
October. So yeah, that was
They've been doing
Yeah.
their 50-year tour for the last 3 years, they said.
Wow, Petra. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. I can't believe they're still around. I mean, they've been around a long time, man.
They're still really good, really,
Yeah.
really energetic and really good performers.
Yes, they are. They've always actually been very, very professional. I also love White Cross and White Heart and all that good stuff. It was such a great era, like around the early '90s, with you guys coming out with your Kinetic Faith, and but it was a lot of other bands. Like I said, Attention Please by White Cross was coming out. Oh man, that album just blew my mind.
yeah.
This
Well, now that you heard about us, we had already been a thrash band. So our early
yeah.
days was a thrash band, and then we had two guitarists at the time. One guy kind of come and went, but once couldn't commit anymore, we changed the entire band. And then when we brought in Rick Foley and Jerry McBroom, that's when we started writing the more groove oriented style that Troy and I are more known for. I guess that it was more conducive to what we wanted to play. We didn't want to be a thrash band. There was no, we didn't even like thrash.
That's funny. That's funny that you say that. Actually, I love thrash. I love all those Vengeance and all that. I totally get down with that. For some reasons, because I don't necessarily have the talent to do it myself. I'm actually always been really impressed on how metal musicians play, and all that. It's pretty intense. I love to write music. I love to play, but it's a different, it's more goth rock that I write. Punk rock and goth rock.
Yeah.
But so did you grow up with both of you guys? Either one. What did you guys grow up listening to? Then if it was you went into thrash, and so it was just all country. So you went from country to play at thrash.
We went from country to playing a really bad, heavy version of Dallas Holmes and Praise, and
Don Francisco,
the Imperials, and then what really changed it for me vocally was the Kerry Livgren Seeds of Change album, and that I heard Dio sing on it because I didn't know who Black Sabbath really was, or Dio, or Rainbow, or any of those bands.
Gotcha.
Listen to that stuff, but when I heard Dio sing, I knew that's what I should do, but I didn't sound anything like Dio. And I didn't even sound rock and roll. I was probably pretty bad. And so anyway, it was all God, because God's the one that, gave me a voice to be able to do what I do. So
You guys got a really nice passion. You guys, it seems like it hasn't changed, man. The same light is glowing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So let's go to you real quick, Troy. Tell me about your testimony a little bit.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, it happened again.
Mm.
I think Satan's trying to attack us.
Flew over a cloud.
We can't hear you. Yeah, it did.
I think it's that flock of geese that went over.
Might be Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know.
It's one of the three.
Mark. Oh goodness, it has to be. I think it's Obama. Okay. Now we're back.
Let's see here. Well, we're back again.
Where are you located?
I'm in Idaho.
It refuses to.
I don't think it likes Idaho.
Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, I like Idaho potatoes. But
Yeah,
I don't know why it's.
I used to think Omaha was a state. I always got it confused with Idaho. I thought Omaha would have been a good name for a state.
Omaha. Yeah, it would have been actually. It would be a nice name. It's a nice name. So now,
Sure.
You guys are in Kentucky, right, or something like that? Are you in Kentucky? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm so sorry about this. This drives me nuts. Okay, so you went from that horrible band you said where your voice wasn't very well to going to thrash. So how do you feel you did during the thrash time? Dale?
I think we recorded the best thrash album in the history of thrash music.
And which one was that? That
was Live to Die.
Yeah, Live to Die.
Yeah.
Okay, I guessed it.
Yeah.
Good album.
The only thrash album I listen to is Live to Die.
That's the only one you listen to. Now, what made you want to do the thrash though? How did that come about? I mean, like, you don't like it.
We had a second guitar, Steve Osborne, and Steve Osborne brought that element into what we were doing.
Yeah.
And Steve was this phenomenal player. And so Troy kind of wrote to accommodate some of Steve's playing.
Yeah.
So Troy naturally wrote heavier than he normally would have wrote songs, so that we could incorporate Steve's talent. And it just so happened that with the drummer that we had, Steve Gilbert, and Steve could play double bass like a beast back then. It just all fell together. We didn't know what we were making. We never really knew what we were making until Kinetic Faith.
Oh, so really that's when you found yourself?
Yeah.
Found that unique sound and been like in troubled times with that funky guitar, And
the song, our breakout song was "Everybody Knows My Name" and "Same Old Sinner." Those two songs kind of are the two we wrote in a bluesy style, and they were put on, or at least "Everybody Knows My Name" was put on Kinetic Faith, and that kind of led us down that.
Yeah, that's a good song. I just actually listened to it right before coming on with you. Yeah, everybody wants to know your name. I used to play it on the radio station out here when I was a Christian radio station for the cause.
That song was 15 weeks at #1 on Christian rock radio.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys go to all those Christian Music Awards and all that good stuff? No? Guys don't do
I did.
That? You did?
I protested them.
Yeah, because we won four Dove Awards, and we received numerous awards from CSAC and other organizations like that. But
I'm against accolades.
But yeah, Dale didn't go because there wasn't any money involved.
If they pay me, I don't.
Well, no duh, because everything costs money these days, man. You need money to get to places and all that good stuff. You know, I mean, you just can't.
I don't even anymore, so I don't play for pizza anymore. It's got to be. It's
Yeah.
got to be for.
I mean, they could throw the pizza in on top. As
Yeah.
a bonus.
That's like a tip.
Yeah, it's a tip.
Pizza, it's.
Okay, I gotta ask you, buddy. I know that you said it was XL's fault, but what drove you to want to cut your hair?
Oh, well, I cut it and then I grew it back.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Then you cut it again.
And then I cut it again. So I had long hair up until November. Or no, I had long hair up until this year, and I cut it all off again. Just I get bored. And since I'm thinning, it doesn't really matter. And if my hair grows, it becomes wispy. So it looks like some sort of writhing fairies floating around the side of my head in the wind. It's just, I look like something like, I don't know, off of really just a bad Harry Potter movie. So.
Oh, don't be so cruel. You look good for your age.
Yeah. Well, yeah. 55, I look great, I think.
You still got about another 20 years of more music at least.
Got 20 years left probably, and 10 of those will be at least in a nursing home somewhere.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so how did you come about the name Bride? Is it obviously referring to as we're his bride?
Yeah, city of New Jerusalem. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
New Jerusalem, but Jerusalem was already taken, and to say we're New Jerusalem would mean that the other Jerusalem was an old Jerusalem, and yeah, so we just went with Bride instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was one of your first tracks together? What was one of the first songs you came up with?
As Bride?
Yeah, as Bride. What got it going? And do you still play any of your old stuff, by the way?
We're playing like Thunder in the City, and we'll play Whiskey Seed and Fool Me Once from the first 3 albums. But some of the first songs we got together with was probably songs like Now He Is Gone and Show No Mercy. And
Show No Mercy, I remember early. That was a cool song.
That was cool. Okay, cool. So now we got you guys have some concerts coming up. Do you guys have any music videos coming out or anything for your new projects?
No, we're always releasing videos and parts of videos. If you look at like our Facebook feed, we've done over 100 videos, full on green screen, on location. We've done videos, but we record a lot of classic rock songs just for fun, and we shoot videos for them. And like I said, we've done everything from Stevie Wonder to the Bee Gees, Metallica, Judas Priest. We've recorded 100 songs that people can go back and look at. And then we put videos of our own songs and live shows. So we're always shooting videos because we have, video production capabilities. We have drones. We have, whatever we need, green screens to do stuff. But all the videos in the past we had to do a lot in green screen or on location in different spots because Dale was in New Zealand and I was here. But a green screen, I could put us side by side, if I wanted to.
Yeah. Wow.
So
is that the Bride channel on YouTube where they can find that?
No, we don't really have a Bride Facebook per se. You can look at Troy Thompson or Dale Thompson and find all of the stuff that's on there.
And I've got an official channel as well.
Yeah.
So Dale Thompson official YouTube channel or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have a website as well, or that people can find your merchandise and all that stuff on?
Yeah, the website hasn't changed in 30 years. It's www.bridepub.com. So like publishing Bride Pub.
Oh, okay.
So you can go look at what we're doing. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, cool, man. So now this new album you said is out on sale right now, but it's not out, but it's pre-orders.
Yep.
Okay.
The
What
CD
made you?
itself, I was going to say the CD itself right now is being manufactured. It's been sent off. It's being manufactured. So
Okay.
we hopefully by the first week of May, and we'll start filling orders and sending them out to people at that time.
Okay. All right. What made you want to put 20 songs on that album? I mean, that's a lot of tracks. I mean,
Nobody-
you just
Yeah.
in order to tell the whole story of the album, you had to do that, or
Yeah, we just
Well,
got bored.
one thing about Bride is
got bored?
Dale and I could write an album every 2 months, but the market won't take it. You become saturated. People, get tired of. So about every year and a half, you can do an album. So we could have done 40 songs if we wanted to, 50 songs. It doesn't matter. We can write a lot. So what we do is we take what we consider the best songs and put them on the album, but we just have an overabundance of material that we can release. That's why we do these extra videos on the side, just to keep busy and keep moving on.
Right
Keeps
on.
me
So how does it usually come about when you're writing? Do you, Troy, come up with usually the music first and then he comes up with the lyrics, or?
Well, no, we do things simultaneously. Dale's always writing lyrics and I'm always writing music, but whenever I get enough material together, I'll put it into a simple form. I'll do an intro, a verse, and a chorus and send it to Dale with a drum loop and say, what do you think about this? Can you put anything to it? So he'll try different sets of lyrics with it. And then if he likes it and it gels really well, I'll finish the whole song and send it back to Dale, and he'll add the rest of his vocals, and he sends it back to me. And then I add the rest of the instrumentation, the bass, extra guitars, solos. So it's a back and forth process that takes a long time.
So you're a drummer as well?
No, I just use a drum loop.
Drum loops. Okay.
Yeah, just to get it going. And then when we actually do an album, we send all of our stuff down to Brazil. And down there's a drummer. He's famous, very famous in Brazil, Opison. And he adds the real drums to the tracks. And then then the guy that's the engineer, he'll play bass. He'll go back and replay all my bass parts.
We are recording backward of what we normally used to do. We would normally record bass and drums first to set the foundation, and then everything would go on top of it, and vocals would be one of the very last things, that and guitar solos. Now we're going backwards with it. We're finishing basically most of our parts before drums and bass guitar are added as a final.
But I use loops, but I do program drums, for dynamics, so that a real drummer will know, oh, this is what we expect here. It's going to have a breakdown. It's going to be lots of cymbals, but I wouldn't want to release what I've done, because it would be terrible. But at least it gives the drummer a blueprint on the dynamic.
An idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gives them an idea, a rough draft, kind of basically is what you're getting at. Because honestly, I've tried. I mean, I have a couple drum machines myself, like an Alessis drum machine's really great. One of the originals, and but it's, for me, it's a little. I don't have the patience to do the drumming. Put the tedious parts, like put hi hats and cymbals and all that stuff all throughout it. I couldn't do that. Tedious, man. I'm a very impatient musician.
Yep.
So I don't know about you guys. Seems like you guys have a lot more patience than I do. So
it's a long process.
Yeah, you got people all over, it seems. So to get this done, I mean, that's neat though.
And
that's neat.
A normal Bride song, Dale will have 10 or 11 vocals, and I'll have 5 or 6 guitar tracks, bass tracks. We do lots of violin, cello. We do keys. We do piano all throughout. So we'll have, every song has 40 or 50 tracks. And, it's not full of music. Maybe it's just 10 seconds of a lick or 20 seconds of a quick violin thing that you fit in. But, you have to be able to organize all of these tracks and mix it. And that's what the guys in Brazil do really well for us.
Yeah, that'd be really tedious. Because I know when you just do one of my songs, it's like only maybe about 5, 6 layers, you know, on the track. It's like I'm a very basic guitar, drum, keyboard, you know, but vocal. But yeah, that's cool. Man. 40, wow, 40 track. And so okay, so most of the songs that I mean, with the cello and all that, is that all keyboard done, or do you actually play those type of instruments?
No,
No.
yeah, I played violin, seven, and cello since I was about so. I played those instruments. I played violin for longer than any instrument. I played it for over 50 years.
Ooh.
So, yeah, so we have access to all kinds of cellos and violins and everything. So, yeah, and mandolins, all of it.
Piano.
Wow,
Pianos, yeah.
multi-talented, man. Wow, good for you. I'm happy for you guys, man. I'm really so stoked to have both of you guys here. Sorry that there was some technical difficulties and all that, but it was really nice having you both here.
Yeah.
And hearing your story. And I'm happy for you. I'm
Okay.
happy for both of you guys. And I'm blessed to know you guys. And when you guys actually have this new album out, if you want, let's get back together and we could talk about 20 tracks and talk about your tracks and talk about it, the album, and do a promo on it. So, and then hopefully that'll go smoother.
Yeah, and
you know what I mean. So, anybody you like to thank?
And
we have
and make sure you let your
go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, if you could make sure that your audience knows that to visit our website, that we have live shows, DVDs from lots of different eras, older ones.
Okay.
One of the older songs where we go to Brazil and we play for 100,000 people, crazy large crowds. We have all kinds of things that are available for the Bride fans that have maybe lost touch with us and still want to hear our older material or listen to the new stuff.
That sounds awesome. I'm so excited. Thank you guys very much for your time. And I love you both. And
thank you.
We'll rock here because we have a bride.
Thank you
guys. And much love to you. And I will talk to you guys soon.
Okay, thank you much.
Thanks.
You're welcome, both of you. Thank you.